quick guide on how to be the highest price cleaning company in your city. I was the highest priced in my city for most of the 22 years that I was in business. And here's a fast guide on tips on what you can do. First and foremost, obviously raise your prices. That kind of goes without saying, but nonetheless, that's sometimes part of the process that some cleaners forget to do or are scared to do. Don't be scared to do it, especially if you have some of the other things in line that we're about to talk about first. These things are very important because they help to back up your company and help you be able to charge the prices that you want to charge. First and foremost, set yourself apart as a professional. I see a lot of cleaning companies miss this part from the get-go. And first, I'm talking about things like making sure you've got uniforms with lettered logos, your name maybe, badges, those type of things. Also, lettered vehicles that are clean. I remember one time a lady in a really nice neighborhood called us, even though it was an older van, because we had a lettered van that was clean. Most cleaning companies in my city did not have clean vehicles. So she called us because our vehicle was clean. But going beyond that, make sure that you've got other things to bring inside of the home, or when you're talking to a realtor or an interior designer, nice brochures about all your different services, professionally printed gift cards, professionally printed bottles of spot remover, all of these type of things. And granted, not one of them make all of the difference, but yet one of them could make all of the difference, because here's the thing, your competition isn't doing all of those things. And when you are, you're seen as professional, you're setting yourself apart from your competition. Maybe a magnet for the refrigerator, whatever it may be. Do as many of those things as you can possibly afford to do, and as you can afford to do it more in the future, do more of those things. Now, the other thing as far as just a marketing position goes, make sure that you're saying something unique about your company. It's called a unique selling proposition. So maybe you're the company in town with the best guarantees. Maybe you're a carpet cleaning company and you have the best no spots returning guarantee because you give a 90-day no spots returning guarantee. Maybe you're the pet stain removal expert, or maybe even if you're a maid service or whatever type of business you are, maybe you're the most pet friendly service, cleaning service in town. Whatever it may be, make sure that you're deciding what that is, that's your unique position, and you're promoting that to all of the people in your target market. Doesn't have to be everybody in the city, but it does have to be the people in your target market. Now, going back to that, let's also talk about promoting your brand. Once you figure out what your unique selling proposition is, promoting your brand to past clients and to future prospective clients that are actually in your target market. So how do you do that? Well, you could be sending out email newsletters. You could be sending out postcards to past clients and to all the realtors that are in your target market, to all of the interior designers in your target market, to all of the people who might be in a position to where they can refer you, and tell them about your unique selling proposition. Also, tell them about all of the different services that you do. Don't just stick to online marketing with just Facebook, because believe it or not, with Facebook, a lot of the times they don't see hardly anything that's on your page unless you're paying for an ad to do that, which is a good idea as well, but don't just put it on your page and forget about it, right? Do it all over the place, both online and offline. Send things in the mail, postcards, newsletters. If you've got target neighborhoods that you really want to hit, do a Google Ads campaign for that specific neighborhood. Also send that specific neighborhood a postcard. Do everything that you can do to get that message of how you're unique to those people. And the other thing too that you got to remember is your past clients, your realtors that refer you, they don't know all of the services that you do, especially if you do a lot of services. So you have to remind them about the services. You have to educate them about why you're different and why they need to hire you and why you're worth what you're charging. You have to go and back that up constantly to be able to get the proper prices that you want to be able to get. So you got to keep in mind, if your client is getting an email newsletter from somebody that they've had cleaning done before and they're not getting one from you, they're winning the branding competition. If they're getting a postcard from another company who they did business with years ago and they're not getting one from you, that other company is winning the branding competition. Don't let that happen. Make sure you're winning that branding competition. And last, let's talk a little bit about putting all of this together. The synergy behind all of this works. I've talked to several cleaners who told me that, John, I've been doing this stuff for years, just like you recommended, and it, like all of the sudden, at some given point, 6 months, a year, several years, there's not always a specific time, but all of a sudden the floodgates open up. And now you're busy, everybody wants you, it doesn't matter how much you're charging, they want you. And it's because you branded yourself well, it's because you did all of these things in the right fashion, and now you can charge what you want to charge. So if you need a marketing plan, I'm going to put a link below this video that's going to give you an entire marketing plan to show you specifics in a list in a PDF report that can really help you be able to market. As well, if you need help, I do have an ad coaching club. I do sometimes even personally help cleaners with all of these things. You can shoot me an email at john@hitmanadvertising.com or give me a call at 850-474-1110.